It's literally like 7 a.m. right now, and I'm putting all my shit away, and Rich is already outside lashing the valves in the car. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
Morning.
Morning.
No unexpected surprises.
Not on that side so far. Of course.
This was the weird side last time.
This side was perfect last time too. But
We're gonna go in the water. Welcome to Florida.
I guess we're gonna get a picture later when we're outside.
Man, this Sick Week event has been crazy so far. Everyone's just inviting us. Every stop, they're like, hey, if you're stopping by here, stop by and come check it out. So we stopped at Jason's house last night, but super awesome guys. He's got the whole like retro thing down. Everything in his house is like 50s and 60s. It's super awesome. They have the chicken coop there, and they have the organ grinder inside. When Rich showed up, he was like, the organ grinder, I love that car. Because if you watch the videos on it, maybe I can find one here, but it launches, it's all over the track, it's awesome. It does wheelies every time, stick car. Super, super awesome guys.
Good morning, neighborhood. So all the kids from high school were laying it down, man. And cops would come by. I'm like, hey, I didn't ask them to do it, you know. I'd kind of encourage it a little bit. Yeah, so this is. I walked the dog right through here, and there's actually an alligator that would come up and meet us. It was in a little hole. You won't be able to see it good from in the car. But the neighborhood's full of hot rods. It's just a cool place to live, man.
He just climbs over the curb.
We shifted more to just radial racing.
yeah.
No, whenever it was no prep, you know, basically the engine was all the way against the firewall. You know what I mean? We're trying to shift weight back in the car as much as possible. We actually had a pretty good bias even with that. The turbo sat sideways and further back.
Florida weather is hot. I might need to take my sweatpants off. These are my Canadian sweatpants. The priorities once we get to Florida. As you can see, it's got a little withered for the first 1,000 miles or so. So we tied it up so it didn't die before it got here.
Oh my God.
It was actually caught in the valve stem for a little bit down there. Actually, speaking of tires, this one's not faring out too well.
That was brand new when we left. I don't know what happened.
We actually stopped at KSR here on the way to do an oil change because we're finally in Florida, probably 180 miles from Bradenton, and it's 3,000 something miles on this oil now.
Yep.
Probably close to 3,200 miles.
Actually, it is. It's about 32. Yeah.
3,200 miles. And the only issue we had was that control arm the whole time. So I mean,
We haven't even started.
I didn't. It's funny to think that we haven't even started our event yet, but we've already done like so much cool stuff. Remember, True North turbos for all your turbo needs. Black Sheep Industries for all your wastegates. And G-Force transmissions for the awesome manual guys. Oh yeah, I guess it's quitting time today, 5 o'clock. Not for you, buddy. Change that oil. Well, on the plus side, you didn't leak any oil, but it does look a little burnt in the front there.
Yeah, that's oil.
It's oil?
Yeah.
Well, on the plus side, you didn't get any oil on the ground because it got in your pan.
Yes, exactly.
The man who thinks of everything. He's got an air compressor in the back for his onboard air for boost control, and then he's going to use that to clear out his oil filter.
Hopefully.
You can hear it draining out. It got dark out, so it took us from daylight to dark to change the oil, but it's changed. We actually went ahead and took apart the clear view and stuff too to make sure there was nothing in there, but
As always, there was some stuff in there, but you know, not enough stuff to make stuff to
Panic stuff.
There's no panic mode yet.
Yeah, no.
We picked up my new friend here, Mr. VP, Vice President of Race Fuels. Still lots of room. We could have added another person to this trip for sure. All right, today is Friday. We're actually at Gainesville Raceway, which is our third stop on sick week. There's a testing day, so we did jump in on that just to see what the Florida air is going to do, basically. The odometer right now reads 3,200 miles. There's a couple people here. Kevin from KSR is here. They're testing their cars. So it's going to be a neat little test session. We'll understand what we got to do, and hopefully we don't break anything. But hopefully we go 8s. It's funny because Rich, before we left, was all like, I'm not stupid. I'm not driving all the way to Florida. I'm going to try and run 8s. What do you think? I'm stupid. I'm going to break something. And then the whole way down, he's like, wouldn't it be cool if I ran an 8? So I guess we're trying to run 8s.
That's pure dad mode right there. White sneakers and a Segway scooter. So for the record, this is everything we've had in the car. Beats walking.
Well, lightning is not a problem, but getting aluminum in the thread.
Dang the zoom. Got his little cheat book there for the shocks and the clutch weights. Can't even see your shorts, bro. Invisible.
See what happens?
First pass wastegates. Gotcha. Everyone's gonna call you a gigantic. But you know what? That doesn't look too great. Look at that shifter though. Oh wait, our sticker's all the way up there now. Thanks, G-Force Transmissions. You're gonna need a G-Force sticker on the side of the window here somewhere. Pass number 1. Look clean. That looked like a clean one.
Like I said, bought a new camera so I could zoom all the way in like you just seen. No scoreboards.
972.
Nice.
That 151.
That's on wastegate.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. That's moving mile an hour wise for wastegate. 158 60 foot. He's not going to be too happy with that, but we'll get back and see afterwards. You got a 9.7 at 151.
With a pretty crappy.
1.5 something 60 foot.
Yeah, it was spinning off line.
How you feel about that though? That's a good solid first pass in Florida.
I turned the boost just about all the way off.
How many pounds?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out when that.
Yeah, I figured it was pretty low, but
Yeah.
150 is still moving.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
When I got to the end of the track, I was like, "There's the end of the track. You might want to start slowing down." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Oh, is there a short shutdown here?
No.
Oh,
I was
you just kept riding him.
I was looking at other stuff.
Oh, I got you.
Look at the beautiful weather. Oh shit, there's the sand. Got an air bubble.
There you go, Nick, the first one.
I can mend that.
Don't go too fast.
Trying not to, man.
What do you go to the 8th?
What?
What was the 8th?
554.
Solid.
28.
Solid. Turn it up a little bit.
Not this one. I gotta make it easy.
I know. What do you get? 10.6. Think you'd be happy about that? Maybe? So 4,000 RPM, turn up the boost, keep your foot in it the whole time because you are half throttle about 3/4 of the track.
Half the track. Only because it spun, and then
Also, I'm pretty sure Kevin's car, they had some sort of head gasket issue again. They just fixed it, said it was good on the dyno, made 1.5 passes down the track, and then some sort of head gasket issue. Very unfortunate.
Going up for pass number 2. Boys, keep it down. I'm trying to film over here. Pulled the chute.
You pulled the chute.
Pulled the chute, yeah.
He must have been up there.
925 at 152.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
He didn't go any faster mile an hour wise, but 920,
Well, no, he went a little faster.
925, 152. 1 mile an hour faster.
Yeah.
I'll take one, you take one.
9.
That's not bad.
He wants to be in the 8s. So.
One step closer.
Yeah. 151 to the 60, 60 to the 8.
Damn, dude, that car, if it doesn't inspire you right now, there's something wrong with you, because we drove 3,200 miles and he just laid down a 920. Car's not even sweating.
I seen you throw the laundry for a mile an hour faster.
It felt like I was going way fast. Mine says 153. What's yours say?
152, 52.
Oh yeah.
Pretty close. Not bad though.
925.
The clutch did its thing. It looked a little lazy out of the hole.
Yep. Yep. Got to turn that up.
Yeah.
I'll take it though.
Yeah, no, dude, that's solid.
126.
Yeah. Well, it's a 6.0, so you're right there at the
Yeah.
5s.
Mr. Blasco said it might be too rich.
When he switched over to the barometric stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys went from VE to barometric just because the altitude change you went through there?
Running a barrel, Blasco says is way more consistent, and I mean we went to Sean Fink's house. It was to 10,000 feet or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Ran like a champ, right?
Yeah.
So
And then we came down to Florida at sea level and it's still running.
it's still running like a champ. Yeah.
Nothing broke.
We actually have a super sophisticated air to water system here. On point, like the welds are perfect.
It's basically middle class fancy here. I mean, your ice doesn't melt going up to the line, so.
Nope.
Let's go for it.
What did it go? 28? 828? Yeah.
828.
Water from the
Richard Guido, Richard Guido, Richard Guido, Mr. Canadian G-Force. I'm gonna call you from now on. Pass number 3. It's either you go 8s right now or we go home. Sticky.
941 at 157.
Oh yeah. Mile an hour's there, ET's a bit slower.
Yeah. Wasn't happy about something there.
No. .160 to the 60, 6.2.
Oh, he's a little faster.
Yeah, mile an hour's up. ET is down, but he was way like 0.2 slower to the 8.
What happened on that one?
Think you missed a gear?
No.
No?
No, it like when I went 1-2, it went like.
A fireball came out.
Yeah.
1-2, yeah. I think your 60 foot was trash, but
Yeah, it was a 160, 60 foot.
yeah. I got the slip here.
9.4s or something.
Yeah, 9.4, but you were 0.2 down in the 8th. You were 6.2,
Yeah.
and then you went 157 at the back though.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I had my foot in it most of the pass.
Most of the pass, yeah.
Well, and that was weird. What was weird is, like when I went 1-2, it either bogged before I shifted or bogged right out. Like it really cut the ignition.
Yeah.
I have to look and see what it was doing.
All right, 3 passes done. That's it for the day. But as you can see, we've got to manage to Tetris all this back into that and put the snow tires back on.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love.
Now drive it away.
So we made it to Bradenton. 3,449.5 miles.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But at the track, when we did have that big flame underneath the car, it seems like we might have got a small exhaust leak on a gasket, perhaps. I'm gonna just inspect it. Well, we can hear a small exhaust leak somewhere, but to find it when you're have the minimalist tools is you might have to take some stuff apart. So might have to replace the gasket on driver's side bank. Fun times. It's like what, 9 o'clock at night. 8:26. At least this isn't on the drag week event.
So apparently Big Bang Fireball versus whatever that fix was right there equals blown out gasket.
Oh, it's clearancing.
I don't want one of them because they're too low. I hate them.
Well, there's your problem. You blew it out right there.
I threw every one of those away that I had.
Anyways, no more exhaust tick.
Hopefully that's the one. Do you check it though, or do you?
Well, just fire it up, and if it's ticking, you ignore it.
Or do you let it seal?
What is up, everybody? We are in Bradenton, Florida right now.
Oh yeah,
The American Kyle,
still good.
the only Fred.
Not even melted.
The only Fred. Look at him. You got them all interested now.
That looks strong.